Set gives his nephew a horn, and the army marches in. The king refuses to fight Set and dies. In this scene, first Set gives a horn as a present to his nephew. When he blows the horn, the army comes marching in. Then Set wants to fight the king. However, he says no. He doesn't want to fight, so Set just goes and stabs him with a weapon that was given to him by their father. Long distance angle helps to show the audience how many people adored the gods and how many people were there. The higher medium angle highlights and introduces the audience to the two important characters in the movie. They have been placed into the center of the screen, which makes them stand out over the audience compared to the other people around them. Eye view helps to put the audience into the shoes of the gods. Set was fighting the king. The audience felt like they were there watching the fight in person. The close-up angle was the king getting stabbed with the gold on him and he was dying, making the audience feel sad that the king is dying. Angered, the Set was worrying for the future. This shows the gods are more powerful because of all the power they control with Set and having a big army that is to so rule. Scene 2. The two gods Set and Horus fight each other at the start of the movie. This shows that gods are more powerful because of the damage done to the gold and the palace, and shows that the mortals would have no chance in an actual fight. When Horus and Set fight each other at the start of the movie, Alex Pronter wants to show that the gods are more powerful than the mortals. When Seth and Horus start fighting in the gods' form, the camera went up to an up angle, making the audience look that way. The camera went to a down angle when Seth was on the stage and when Seth was on top of Horus. When Seth and Horus were fighting each other, the camera went to an up angle the fight scene, making the gods look stronger because they pushed a pillar to the ground, making the crowds run. They made the gods way bigger than the mortals by using visual effects and using the point of view. When a mortal was being held by a god, the point of view is where the mortal is being held. When they were at each of the point-to-point view, which makes them feel how they feel. An example of using a high angle to see Horus looking bigger, and you can see that in the background looking very small, makes the audience feel like the gods are more stronger and the mortals look weaker. Alex Pro shows that the gods are more powerful in the fighting scene, where Seth takes over Egypt. There was a medium shot, an extreme long shot, a long shot, a high angle, low angle, and eye level. The eye level shot makes the audience feel like they are there, and you are part of the crowd watching everything happen on stage. The low angle makes the gods look stronger. In this case, Horus look up at Seth. High angle makes Horus look weak. He looks up to Seth. This shows that the mortals would have no chance against the gods. The gods they are big compared to the mortals who are very small and weak. 3. At the end of the movie, Horus and Ra Seth on a tall structure and Horus saves Ra. A high angle is used to show the gods fighting on a tall structure, and at the start of Seth is looking more powerful than Horus and Ra, where they look weak. There is a close-up of Horus when Seth is about to strike him, which makes the audience feel they are right there with him. The camera angles are down when Horus and Ra fall off the tall structure, which makes the audience feel like they are going to go down. The gods look more powerful with all the equipment they are holding, using to defend one another. The gods are also looking more powerful when they change into their creature form because they look scary and they are even more powerful and look tougher.